toleratedcinematics.com, and today I will be showing you how to actually export a scene in Premiere Pro. Although it's really simple, you only have to know how to work with it. So yeah, that's for today. Let's open Premiere Pro and see how we do it. Alright, so here we are in Premiere Pro again. So I have my video, and let's say we have a complete edit. I will pick this sequence here. And now I want to render my sequence or my video. What I will do is go to the beginning of my timeline, press I on the keyboard, go to the end of my timeline where I want it to stop, and press O on the keyboard. So now it's going to render everything in between these two lines, which is pretty straightforward. But if you want to render it, we are going to File here, and then we can click Export, Media, or Ctrl M if you want to get it fast going. But if we're going to, I'll drag this down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. This is what you will be seeing most likely. The format is a H.264, which is a great format. It's great quality and very low in file size. So right here we can see the estimated file size of my video, which is 27 megabytes, and right here match source high bitrate, which is most likely good to go. So right now these days your video is most likely going to get a good export right away. So right here we can give it an output name and also the location where it should save at, and if you want to export audio or video, straightforward. Once you have all these settings, you can also save this as a preset, so you can just go in here and pick one of these, for example. I also talked about how to publish to YouTube immediately from Premiere Pro, so you don't have to actually go to YouTube, upload a video, drag in your video and stuff like that. So you just go in Premiere Pro, log into your video. If you want to know how to do that, I have a video on that, so I will link it in the description and also right now on screen. But yeah, target bitrate is how good your actual quality will be. 10 to 12 will be good enough for YouTube videos, and definitely good enough, but you can increase this number, and the higher you go, you're going to see that your estimated file size is going to increase, but it's also going to be better quality. But to be honest, at 10 to 12, you're most likely not going to notice any difference. Of course, in these small parts of your video, in darker areas, you're going to see that there is more information if you increase this number. But for YouTube, it doesn't really matter because YouTube compresses it anyway. So this video is not VR. Apart from that, everything is actually a little bit too advanced. You can go in here for the audio. 48 Hertz is perfect. But yeah, apart from that, there's not too much to it, so it's really simple. What you can do is export immediately, and that's going to render your video in Premiere Pro, and it's going to not allow you to work in Premiere Pro while it's rendering. Or you can click on Q, and that's going to open up Media Encoder, and all that's going to do is add it to a queue. So I'm going to delete my previous render, which has nothing to do with this tutorial, but right here again you see your settings. You can still tweak them if you want to, so right over here you can still tweak it, and you can still change the output. But once you're satisfied with everything, you can just press play in here, and then you can still work in Premiere Pro while it's rendering. Or you can stack up all kinds of renders right here, so you can export multiple timelines at a time. So it's going to prioritize the first export, but of course it's going to be in batches, so it's going to export this one first, then the second one, and the third one. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically it for this video. It's really simple to export a video from Premiere Pro, but you have to know how. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel for more. Goodbye.